Welcome to the Witkin State Law Library video tutorial for frequently asked questions. Our library has an exhaustive collection of historical and current California legislative, regulatory, and judicial materials available on-site to the public in paper, microfiche, and microfilm from 1849 to the present. But if you are unable to visit the library in person, this video is part of a series of tutorials to help you navigate through free online resources containing legal material. This tutorial is about performing a search on the California Legislative Information website. This is the official website for current California codes, as well as current legislative materials and materials dating back to 1999. From the LegInfo homepage, you can perform a quick bill search or a quick code search if you know exactly what you are looking for. Once you press go, you will be rerouted to a new page with the full text. Let us explore the corresponding search tabs for more details. First, the Bill Information tab. This tab has text boxes for the bill number, statute year, chapter number, code section, and keywords, including drop-down menus for house, session year, author, and code title. You can utilize these features for various search combinations. For example, I can enter the bill number and a year and run a search. Since I did not specify which house in the drop-down menu, my results contain both houses. Next, I will search for a statute. Note that I cannot search for a chapter without a year. But when both variables are entered, all potential results are displayed. Like the statute, I cannot search for a code section without a code title. However, I can search a code title without a code section. If I choose the year and code title, the results yield every measure in that session year that relates to that chosen code title. Perhaps I want to browse all the bills that a particular author sponsored. I'll choose the session year, specify the author, and submit the search. I now have a list of all of their sponsored measures, showing the short title and the bill status. Another way to browse is by session year only. If I choose a session from the drop-down and submit the search, I will have all the measures of the chosen session year. The keyword search is useful when you know a certain topic or word in a bill. Choose the session year, type in your keyword, and you will have a list of all the bills with that search term. Note, if you change the session year, the results will change as well. To expand on keyword searches, you can navigate to the Text Search tab and practice Boolean strategies. The Advanced Search tab is another way to obtain results through more obscure identifiers. Let us go back to a bill to see what information is provided. Type in the bill number, choose the session year, and submit the search. Click the hyperlink to get the full text of the bill. This includes the short title, approval dates, related code sections, and the bill number. The Votes tab provides details on when and who voted for or against the bill. The History lists when the bill was discussed and the outcome of the discussions. And the Bill Analysis tab provides links to documents that summarize the bill, the changes, and sometimes justifications for insight into author's intent. Today's law, as amended, is self-explanatory and subject to change if discussions are ongoing. For bills that have been amended multiple times, the Compare Versions tab might be useful. You can pick the version you want from the drop-down at the top of the page. Press Go to set that version. When you are on the Compare Versions tab again, you have the choice to compare your set version to another. When you press the Compare Versions button, the tracked changes show. Now, let's explore the California Law tab. This page presents with a link to the California Constitution and all of the California codes in alphabetical order. Once you click a link, you will be redirected to a list of all the sections within that code, and you can continue moving through the headers until you get to the code section you are looking for. When you identify the code you need, you can see the full text of the code and the most recent or latest statute affecting that code. Using the hyperlinks, you can navigate through subsequent sections one by one, and you might be able to use the link to cross-reference chaptered bills. Find measures prior to 1999 on leginfo.ca.gov. Here, you have access to legislative materials from 1993 to 2016. Navigate to the Bill Information button, choose a session year, type in a bill number, and submit your search. With this website, you still have access to the status, the history, depending on the year analyses, and bill voting information. Other instructional videos are collected on our Guides and Publications page for your convenience. And if you need any assistance, always feel free to utilize the Ask a Librarian feature on our website.